So many people were telling me, Cam, you have to run out and get this. You have to run out and try it. So here I am, ran out and got it, and I'm going to try it and test it on these dark circles right here. So that way you guys can see whether or not this is actually going to be worth the money and do what it's supposed to do. Hey guys, welcome to my video. It's CammyJOfficial, so let's start the show. My name is Cammy. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and get right to the video. All right, y'all, so we're going to be testing out a new color corrector to me on these dark circles. So this color corrector is the Natasha Denona High Glam Correcting Concealer. And this is what the total package looks like. So this does come in 6 different shades, and I did get this in the second to last shade, which is in the color C5. So this retails for 30 of your big dollars, and for $30 you get 0.247 ounces. So this is definitely a more expensive buy. So this color is supposed to be their version of the orange color corrector. So before you apply anything to your face, you do want to make sure your face is moisturized, and I use the La Roche-Posay Triple Repair Moisture Cream. And when I say you only need a little bit of this, I mean just a tiny bit of this. And just apply it very lightly to the under eyes. If you're looking for a bomb moisturizer, this is definitely it, because it does not take a lot. But we always want to moisturize our under eye area, and honestly anywhere that you are going to plan to put makeup. All right, now that we are moisturized, let's get right into the application. And this is how the applicator looks. It's definitely a thinner applicator. So with every color corrector, you definitely want to start off small. You definitely do not want to start off with too much. So I'm going to take this here, and I'm just going to do those 2 dots. This is it, y'all. Now, what I can say off the break when using this color corrector is that it's very liquidy, but it seems like it's going to be very potent. And let's see how this blends out. So I'm going to use my Sephora number 57 concealer brush to blend this out. I'm just going to wet the brush with just a little bit of water. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to gently tap this in right here. And as you guys can see, we already have a lot of coverage. Those little 2 dots spread a whole lot. So I'm just going to continue to take the blending brush, and any excess that I have, I'm going to bring it to the bridge of the nose, which you guys saw was very dark from before. All right, so I finished blending that in. So as you guys can see, blended in very easily, very seamlessly, very smooth formulation, which I do like. And you can see it did cancel out a really good bit of the hyperpigmentation that was there on this side of the face. Now, as far as the bridge of the nose goes, I still see a little hyperpigmentation peeking through right there. So I'm just going to add a dot more, just a tiny dot, because y'all saw how potent this was. A dot more right here to see if I can just get this little dark spot to, you know, be covered a little bit more. And just boom, that much. That's it. That's all we're going to need to do. So I did that here, and I do feel like I was able to build that up a little bit more to try to hide. There was like a big gray spot right there. So I think that this is looking pretty good so far. Now we're going to move on. I'm going to add the concealer on this side, and we're going to see how well it's going to work with the concealer, because that is important. You're going to spend all your money, $30 on a color corrector. It better work really well with whatever concealer that I'm going to use. So today I'm using my Old Faithful. This is my MAC 24 Hour Studio Concealer, and this is in the color NC50. So I'm just going to apply this, of course, anywhere that color corrector was, and just dibbling and dabbling that on right there. Now I'm going to just use a beauty blender. I'm going to make this really damp. And now I'm going to blend, and we are going to see how well this works and how well this is able to work with the concealer. All right, so this is what this side looks like when it's blended in with the color corrector and the concealer. So as you guys can see from what I'm looking at in my mirror here, it definitely did a good job of working with that color corrector. You guys comment below and let me know what you think about what it did for this side. And again, it hasn't been set with any type of setting powder yet, but I just want you guys to let me know what you think. So this is a side with the color corrector and the concealer, and this is the side without any color corrector. All right, so now I'm going to move on to this side of my face. We already know that this is pretty potent, so we don't need to slather this all over our face. I'm gonna take this here, I'm gonna do one dot, and I'm gonna do one dot there. And now we're going to blend that in. I could say this formulation caught me by surprise because it's liquidy, but it's able to spread and cover really, really well. And you only need 2 dots. So I think about it this way. If it's $30, but you only need like 1 or 2 dots of product, then you will probably be able to make this last a very, very long time, because I don't foresee anyone really having to use a bunch of this every day to get the job done, especially if you have, you know, hyperpigmentation as pigmented as mine. So I'm just going to take another dot right there on the bridge of the nose, and I'm going to blend this out independently and see what we get. Like, y'all, this is really potent. Okay, so this is how the bad side looks. Now I'm gonna go back in and hit this with the concealer. And again, I'm just gonna put that wherever I put that color corrector down. All right, now that that's set, I'm going to use my beauty blender again and just gently blend this over top of this color corrector. All right, so that is fully blended in on my face. So, all right, so now it's time for the true test, because you need to, of course, set your concealer with setting powder in most cases. And I want to make sure that when we set this with setting powder, it does not cause our face to turn gray. So for my setting powder today, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier talc-free setting powder in the color Honey. And I am not powder crazy. This is how much powder I'm going to use for each side of my face, just to see. All right, so I'm just gonna lightly set this side, just gently tapping this in again wherever I put the concealer. Now that I've applied the powder, I'm going to do the setting spray. But right before then, I want to tell you about the sponsor for this video, which is Ana Luisa Jewelry. So if you are not familiar with Ana Luisa Jewelry, they craft high quality jewelry pieces at a very affordable price. They are also carbon neutral from the packaging to the product. So if you are worried about the environment, this would be a jewelry company for you. These designs are definitely elegant and they help you feel your finest. So who does not love a good piece of jewelry? So Ana Luisa Jewelry was kind enough to gift me with 4 pieces that I'm going to show you right here. So they sent me this beautiful bracelet here. It is named Ario, and as you can see, it is a simple yet elegant, sleek design. They sent me this necklace called Ina, and as you can see, this is another elegant, everyday wearable design. They sent me this other necklace design called Pebble, and as you can see, it looks like a nice pebble or teardrop design. They even have necklace sets that you can layer together for any occasion. So Ana Luisa Jewelry is actually offering up to 35% off of their jewelry, and my link will be in the description box below. So guys, please go ahead and check out Ana Luisa Jewelry. It'll make great Christmas gifts, especially for the upcoming holiday. All right, now that I've let this powder sit on my face, I am going to use my setting spray, and I'm going to use my MAC Fix Plus setting spray. I'm just gonna lightly set my face. All right, guys, so everything is dried down, setting spray applied, and now I'm going to give you my final thoughts on this Natasha Denona color corrector. So from what I'm seeing here on my face, this did a pretty okay job. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? You guys know, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Would I prefer this over my $7 LA Pro Girl concealer corrector in the color orange? The answer is going to be no. And here's why, okay? Here's why. I'm just gonna tell you, you can honestly save your money on this. Okay, so let me get into the reasons why. First of all, price point, okay? Price point, this is $30. So for me to encourage you to spend $30 on a color corrector, that didn't really impress me is just wrong, flat out. This just dead wrong. So I'm not going to do that. Now let's get to the performance of this Natasha Denona color corrector. I'm looking at my face here and it looks good. It looks fine. However, in the back of my mind, I'm always comparing it to my more affordable version of LA Pro Girl. I'm noticing here now that the setting powder is on here and the setting spray is on here, I'm seeing a lot of gray breakthrough right here on the sides, right here on the sides. The bridge of the nose, it's breaking through and it's peeking through. On camera, I don't know how well it's, gonna pick this up, but in real life, as I look in my mirror, I do see some graying out happening just right here and a little bit happening right here. And comparing this to LA Girl, I'm not getting results that I feel confident would be good enough for me to say, yes, go out and buy it. There has to be a balance. There's a balance between price and performance. And I feel like for $30, it's not matching up. It's not matching up, and I'm not going to say you need to run out and get it. Now, if you have, the money to splurge, by all means, please try it yourself and form your own opinions. I can only tell you how it worked for me. So guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel, clicking on that notification bell so that way you know whenever I post some more videos. But as always, stay blessed, stay safe, have a wonderful holiday, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.